Hello, gentlemen. Coach Tim here, coming to you from the truck today. I'm parked, so at least it's safe. Hey, if you're brand new to this forum, Facebook or VIP, welcome. If you're not in the Facebook group and you just finished your 6-week round, we'd love to have you join it. It's a great place for support. You can not only ask questions there, but you're going to get the input from a bunch of guys who've been doing this for a while and pursuing the same kind of fitness goals you are. A bunch of coaches in there. So I encourage you to do that. Tomorrow is Friday, and it's the day for our non-scale victories. So post your win for your week, whatever that is. You know, sometimes we don't really think about celebrating our wins, and it's just always about what's next. And it's really important to stop and kind of assess how things are progressing and find the wins in the small steps that you're doing on a week-to-week basis and celebrate those. And we'd love to do that together. So post your wins and let us know how you're doing. If you're not on the Facebook group, well, send your coach your win for the week and let them celebrate that with you. I hope you've been enjoying the advanced training that's available. I wanted to talk today about what's coming up as far as our programming. The thing that's going to start here in the next month, I should say, next couple days in March, is supersets. So if you haven't done supersets before, that's 2 moves back to back with almost no rest between. I love supersets. I mean, when I'm doing them, I can blast through a workout. You get a lot of volume done. So for instance, you might do a chest press and a leg move if it's a total body workout, or you might do a chest and then a shoulder move, or 2 chest moves. But you're going to do a set of 1 and then go immediately when you finish that with just a few seconds to your second set. Now, if you're doing the regular workouts, there's going to be 3 pods or 3 groups of exercises, and then if you are doing the advanced, there's going to be 4, which is going to be really intense. On Instagram, there was a clip of Sean filming the workouts, and he was totally drenched with sweat. The advanced workouts are a little bit longer. They're about 45 minutes. And then there's some additional stuff that are bonus workouts coming up this month. You're going to have a bonus arm workout on Mondays with Sean, if you want to put that in. There's also a posture focus workouts on Friday with Lee. As far as the macros go, there's going to be a low macro day on Fridays in March, and then after March in April, we're going to do a glute focus. So that's really important for your core to have a strong butt. And then in May, we'll go back to abs. Supersets will be for March and April. I want to talk to you guys who are in a cut or trying to lose weight right now. You go ahead and follow the low macro day, but I know there's some of you who are actually in maintenance or trying to build muscle, which is the mode I'm in right now. If you are, don't do the low macro. You just stay with your regular macro, because you need the calories if you're going to build muscle. You can't really focus on building new muscle tissue if you're in a cut. You're trying to drop weight and maintain as much muscle tissue as you can. I want to also talk about you guys who may be new to this whole working out thing, and talk about being careful when you do things like supersets, something that's going to ramp up the intensity of your workouts a little bit. You need to be careful. I mean, we're guys, and if you're brand new, you're probably doing all that you can do and maybe modifying some stuff if you're not if you're not used to weight training, to strength training. If you've been doing it a little bit and you're starting to feel confident, I want you to be careful as you increase intensity or volume. You might feel fine the first time, you might be pretty tired, but if you take too big of a jump, either in the weight that you're pushing or the amount of reps, the intensity of your workouts, then if that's too big of a jump at once, you really run the risk of injury. And trust me, I've done it myself. It is really easy to feel like, I feel pretty good and I'm gonna really go after it and do too big of an increase. That's true of athletes in general. I used to run marathons, and in the training, you are not supposed to make more than a 10% incremental increase in your training regimen from week to week. And I didn't follow that a couple times, ended up pulling a muscle, then you have to back off. Same thing's true with strength training, only you can not only pull a muscle, you could injure a joint, and so you need to be really careful. So if, let's say you're doing the regular workouts and you want to jump to the advanced, well, it's an extra set, it's 25% more volume. So maybe be really careful on the weights that you choose so that your body gets used to that extra intensity, extra volume. More is not always better. We're trying to switch things up in your workouts so that we're keeping your body from adapting to doing the same thing over and over. It's going to help stimulate new muscle tissue, but you don't want to over stress your body. And while you're doing these extra intense workouts, if you're doing the advanced training, you got to make sure that you're not violating the other core principles of health, and that is making sure that you're getting your rest, making sure that you're hitting your macro targets, getting your protein in, and hydrating. I just was messaging with a guy about hydration yesterday, and he's being diligent about tracking, and it's so easy, especially for guys, for whatever reason. It's like it's a thing that you don't drink that much, and I get razzed because I'm running to the bathroom all the time at work. Well, I said, well, how much are you guys drinking? I mean, I'm drinking 120 to 140 ounces of water a day, and they might be drinking 2 glasses of water a day. And it's not only about your kidneys, it's about the health of your muscle tissue and all your other tissues and your organs. So make sure that you're getting your hydration in, as well as the rest of the things. If you are using a protein supplement and that helps you get your protein in, make sure you do that. But I don't know if you're using a tracker for your water. I'm so used to it now. I have a routine that I know that I am getting my hydration in the mornings. I start the day with 24 ounces of water before my first cup of coffee. I'm drinking another 20 ounces during my workout, another 12 ounces after my shower. So right away I'm way ahead on my day. And then at lunch, I'm having about 48 ounces of liquid in and around my lunch period. So I'm getting close to my target by the time I get to dinner time. Let me just say one more thing about the hydration, because I fight this all the time. I am prone to drink a lot with my dinner, drink a lot of water with my dinner, and then I end up peeing all night. So you want to try and load your hydration at the beginning and halfway through your day, and taper down in the evenings so that your sleep isn't as interrupted. Anyway, guys, if you've got any questions about the new format that's coming up, whether it's the bonus workouts or the supersets, let us know. Be glad to help you out. If you haven't met with your coach for a while, you might want to do that. Talk about where your macros are currently and whether they need to be adjusted. I just messaged with a guy on the forum last week or the week before who felt like he was stalling out, and that was my suggestion. Because if you are in a weight loss level deficit on your macros and you stay there too long, your metabolism will actually begin to slow down, hold on to fat, and shed muscle tissue. So despite the fact that you might need to lose a little bit more weight, you cannot stay in that weight loss mode indefinitely. And so you need to cycle out of it for a while. But anyway, get with your coach and talk about that. If you feel like you haven't done that for a while, assess where your macros are. We'd be glad to help you. Have a great day. Looking forward to hearing those wins tomorrow. Talk to you later.